Hey you guys, hello, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erica. I go by Mona. So the topic of today is going to be procedures and recovery. This video was highly requested, and I'm a little late on it, but it's better late than never. But I'm going to just get right into it. So I've gotten a lot of questions of what I've gotten done, my recovery, how the experience was, what to expect. So I'm just going to lay it all out. Okay, so I have gone a total of 2 times to this doctor. His name is Adam Padilla. He is in Guadalajara, Zapopan. He was referred to me from one of my friends. I had seen her body and I loved the way she looked. So she gave me his information and stuff, and I went over to him, and basically he made me look like this. I'll give you a little side profile. Okay, encuerpada or what? Wait, you guys can't really see my, okay, my little nalguitas or whatever. So, as you can see, I know I don't have like a huge old ass or whatever, but you know what, it is a difference from what my body was. And so basically the first time that I went to him, I got my BBL, I got fat trans, so I got the BBL, I got lipo, I got a tummy tuck, and I got the bichap, like the little bags inside your cheeks. I got those removed as well. So as of my BBL experience, since I did get the BBL with the tummy tuck together, it was hell, you guys. When I got out of the surgery, I just felt so miserable, only because since I couldn't lay on my stomach and I couldn't lay on my butt, I had to literally be like tossing and turning. They were tossing and turning me for like every 30 minutes. I got out of surgery at 3 p.m. I remember. I was tossing and turning. They had me doing that. The nurses would actually come in and do that for me. Every 30 minutes, dude, up to 8 a.m. the next day. Okay, I was exhausted. I was like, ugh, I felt so miserable. You know, I looked at my body for the first time when I did get up at 8 a.m. to shower, when you were like, okay, that's enough. You need to get up and start moving around, start moving your body around. My body, you guys, I know, bruised up from head to toe. I wish I had the pictures to show you guys, but I no longer have them. But, you know, it was just really, it's really like crazy when you get really scared to look at yourself. Also your butt, as soon as you get out of surgery, it looks super huge. It almost looks like a box. I felt that way towards me, because I was like, oh my god, my ass is huge. I didn't want it that big. What the heck, you know? But it does go down with time, and not only does it go down, but it actually forms out into a nicer shape to compared to how it is as soon as you get out of surgery. So don't worry about that, you guys. In time, your butt will fluff out, and it will, you know, like form into its new shape. It's very important not to sit for 30 days. Literally, like, I was on my knees, you guys, for the longest. It was so hard walking around, and then when I felt like I needed to sit down and rest, I would sit on my knees, or you know, or whatever. But you know, it got easier after a while. I feel like the first week is the worst. The first week is the worst, because you know, you're just in so much pain. But little by little, every day, I would encourage you guys, just get up and walk. Obviously, when you get a tummy tuck, you can't sit up straight the next day, or like not even in a week, you know what I mean? But every day it makes a difference. You need to like literally make yourself, like, just don't force it, but you know, kind of make yourself every day like, okay, like, now I could get straighter, you know. Literally, I want to say like like a week later after my surgery, I was able to stand up straight already, and I was able to walk straight and everything. I stayed in Guadalajara for 2 weeks though, for that procedure, only because doctor wanted to you know, for me to be going back for my checkups. I did still have my drain. He took out my drain 2 weeks later, which is, you know, right when I was ready to go home. So yeah, my scar for my tummy tuck, it's healed right perfectly, but you know, the scar is still visible. So I am doing some like scar treatments. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But so that is for that, and then that is for the tummy tuck, and then for your butt, you know, just take care of it as much as you can. Do not sit the fuck down in a month, bitch. Get the fuck up and walk. Go, I don't know, vete al remate or vete al lonche, or go do something, but do not sit on your ass for about a month, you guys. I've heard stories, I've not seen it myself, but I've heard stories of girls that actually sit down on their butt because no aguantan, and their ass actually like will lift. I don't know if this is true. I've heard it plenty of times, so I'm guessing it's happened before. Just to be on the safe side, don't sit on your ass, okay? So that was my first procedure. I've never really been a big girl, to be honest. I just, you know, I didn't really have like I felt like I was just more like, you know, kind of just like that, like just straight. But I kind of just wanted to be snatched the fuck out. So that's why I went and I had him just take out some fat, like from my arms and my back, or wherever he felt like he could take off to, you know, to add to my butt and to like my my sides, like, so that way, like, I had like, you know, the hourglass shape. And I felt like, but like he did a good job. But I did warn him. I said, I want to look the naturalist that I could look. I do not want to look like I got surgery. Okay, that's literally what I told him. I don't know if you guys, I don't even know if I offended him by that, but I literally just told him I don't even want to look like I got surgery. Like, I want to look so natural. So if that means you got to put less fat in my butt, do that. But please do not give me a big ol' ass. And this is why I made this decision. I went by my body size. I'm a small girl. I'm petite. I'm 5'2". I weigh 129, 130. You know, I feel like you just kind of have to balance your body out. You can't, I just feel like in order for me to be comfortable and for me to be comfortable with my whole body, I had to have like just a proportionate amount of each thing, but nothing crazy, only for my own preference, you know? But I feel like he did a really good job, and I have nothing to complain about, to be honest. And I was actually surprised because I've heard of so many doctors that the minute after you get out of surgery, te ponen faja. They, you know, they put on like a waist trainer, or they, you know, they tighten you up, and you're like, you know, my doctor didn't do that. And I was actually shook because me and my sister had gone to go get procedure. Every time we go get something done, we go together, but we go to different doctors. And her doctor did, you know, and which is more common, and I've seen it before. So I was like, okay. So I was kind of tripping out, like, wait, like, the fuck? Like, I don't have a faja. Like, I'm not gonna look bomb like you. What the hell? You know? And I was like tripping. So when I would go see him to the appointments, I would be like, hey, like, you know, do I need a faja? Like, do I need, you know? Because I was literally like I would just wear a t-shirt. I swear to God. I had my drain in, and I wore my t-shirt and my slippers in the hotel, to the appointments. Literally, like, that's all I would wear. A big ass t-shirt, almost like a dress. And that's it. Under, I had nothing. My scars, I would have them open. My scars. My incisions were open. I would just clean them and put some type of like saline solution and stuff, and I would just let them air out. And I mean, I've never heard of that before, but you know, in my case and with his other patients, I have no complaints of how they look. So I think every doctor is different. Every doctor works differently. So if, you know, you feel like, oh, hey, like this doctor did it, I'm not going to go to him because he doesn't give fajas. You know, no, I would just suggest, just do your research, look up, you know, their other patients, how they look like, you know, their experience, if they recommend them. You just have to really like look into it and talk to people. Do your research. Like, I would definitely say just talk to people, make sure that they're legit. Try to see if they have like a YouTube video, or they have a Twitter, or they have an Instagram, Facebook, because nowadays I feel like with the opportunity that we have with social media, that everybody's out there, you know. So I feel like definitely just do your research, but don't be worried if something is different than another doctor, you know, because I feel like I said, they all work differently. Like I said, mine, I did not wear a faja at all. I choose to wear a faja now here and there because I feel like I just want to just keep my shape pretty much, but literally I never wore a faja after my surgery. And I have no complaints. Like I said, I have an hourglass. My stomach is tiny. It's super small, super tight. The fat literally just settled super good, like on my butt. You can't really see it too good right now, but you know, I feel like it's there, it's chilling, and it's the way it's supposed to be. So that is for my BBL, and that is for my tummy tuck, and the first procedure pretty much that I got done. So now my second procedure I got done was a boob lift and implants. Now I have two boys. My oldest, like I said, I don't think I told you guys. I'm like I said. Well, my oldest is 11 and my youngest is 6 years old. But my oldest, I breastfed his ass till he was like 3 years old. Like, boy, he did not want to let go. He was like, no. So until he was 3, you guys. So I've always been a big chested girl. Just after I had kids, my bitches went, and I was not having it. I was like, hell no. Like, I don't know want my shit to look like that. I was like, fuck that. What the hell, you know? So after I had my second son, I literally started telling myself, like, I'm gonna get work done one day, you know? I want my boobs done. I want my boobs done. I never really looked into it, but you know, having gone to my doctor, him doing my body, him leaving me exactly how I wanted him to, I was so encouraged to go back to him and have him do my boobs. So I did. So I went, and you know, me thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go get my boobs done. Literally, I thought, okay, he's just gonna put some implants y vámonos. No, you know, I got there. He's like, bitch, your shit is dropped. He's like, no, you need a boob lift. And I was like, what is that? He's like, literally, yo ni sabía que era. I was like, what is that, you know? He's like, well, I'm literally gonna have to cut like your skin, because my boobs, like right now, I have no bra on. These are my girls, but you know, before my boob job, if I didn't have a bra on, my boobs were literally here, you know, like down, like really low, just chilling. And he's like, you know, so he showed me, he lifted my shit up, and I was like, oh damn, you know, I do me like that. But he lifted it, and he's like, I'm gonna cut all this, and you're basically gonna have like an anchor. So he cut around my nipple, and I have like the anchor, like the scar down here and right under my boob. So, you know, I wasn't expecting that at all. I literally just thought I was gonna have implants. But you know, being there, and then you know, obviously he knew what he was talking about. So I said, okay, whatever, let's just go, let's do it. So so that was my second procedure. So now, okay, so recovery after that one, oh my gosh, you guys. Well, actually, first of all, let me tell you guys, I got a 380cc boobs. That's the size they recommended me. I kind of also expressed to them how I didn't want them crazy. I didn't want them looking like, you know, up here. I just wanted them looking natural again. But if I didn't have a bra on, I wanted them to look good, like perky and firm, you know. So she recommended me the 380cc. So that's what I went for. One of his nurses had said that, so that's what I went for. I went for the 380. And you know, like I said, I couldn't complain. I loved them. I love them, you know. I can wear bikinis, I can wear whatever, and be totally confident in my body. Like, I just feel like it made me feel so much better about myself. But let me tell you guys, when I woke up after my surgery, dude, I swear to God, I thought I was fucking having a heart attack. A bitch Googled symptoms of a heart attack. Everything that the symptoms of a heart attack I was feeling. I started fucking calling the nurse. Beep, 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 beep. You know how they have like the button next to the, like a bed? Usually when you have surgery, so you can like call for assistance. I was like, beep, 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 beep. And then they came in, like, what's wrong? And I was like, I'm having a heart attack. I was like, I'm dying. And you feel like you can't breathe because your shit is literally up here. So I was like, I can't breathe. I thought I was dying. And she's like, no. And like they tried to calm me down. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't catch my breath. Like you really feel like you can't catch your breath. It's so different. You feel like you have something coming out of your mouth. I don't know, it's just so crazy. But that feeling literally only lasts a couple minutes. Once you start calming down, you start realizing, okay, like I just had a surgery, like I just got my boobs done. Like take a deep breath, you know, you start calming down. Breathing at first is still gonna be a little heavy. You know, your chest, you're gonna feel pressure on your chest a lot. But you know, it does start getting easier after, you know, a while. You know, I got up, she took me a shower. I just couldn't believe that my boobs were just oh my God, like they were so up here. And at first I was like, okay, I like them, you know, but I was like, they're not gonna stay up here, right? Like, I don't like that. I want them, you know, like, just, you know. She's like, no, no, no. And she's like, yeah, they're gonna settle. They're gonna settle. And I was like, okay, cool. And then, I only stayed the night there. Oh, no, actually, no, I didn't even stay the night there, actually. Yeah, they sent me home that same, actually not even home because I was staying at the hotel. That time when I went to get my boobs done, I stayed there for 1 week only. But, so right after surgery, I woke up maybe 2 hours later. I got up, she took me a shower, the nurse. And then after the shower, I literally called for my Uber and he took me back to the hotel. So that was, I think, that hardest part, only because the first time I went to go get surgery, my boyfriend went with me and he helped me, like, you know, with like medication and walking and everything. And this time it was just me and my sister by ourselves. So I had no help. And she was over there fucking cut up too. That bitch had gotten something else done again as well. So me and her were like, bitch, me and you both. Me and you both. We're dying. That's it, bitch. ¿Quién nos mandó, you know? So, dude, honestly, you guys, I want to say my boob job and my boob lift was probably the hardest one for me. I don't know, maybe it's because he wasn't there, but I think that it was because of like the scarring up here, and like the burning, like of, you know, like like your skin has to just wrap around your implant and just kind of heal. And that process, I feel like was a little harder for me because I was by myself and I didn't have help for, you know, for him to, like, for instance, if I wanted to get up to go to the bathroom, you can't lay on your back, girl. Like, you have to, I don't, honestly, I don't even remember for how long. I think they told me for like, I want to say, don't quote me, I might be mistaken, but I want to say it was like a month that I couldn't sit, like, I couldn't lay like directly on my back. It could be less, but I want to say that's how long I took, only because I'm a little bitch like that. Like, I'm so scared of fucking anything up, so I'm like, hell no. Like, I'll be up here for a whole year and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So that I think that one was the hardest part, you know, because when I would have to lay down, when we would finally lay down to like rest, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta pee. I literally, like, you guys, literally, this would be, oh my God, like, I would go like this. And I would, like, sometimes, dude, it would take me, you guys, I swear to God, like a whole, like, 5 minutes to get off the bed. Literally. And 5 minutes trying to get off the bed is like, feels like forever. But, oh my God. But, you know, I would get up every day. Still, I would shower. I would wash all my incisions. Again, all he would put was just gauze and tape around it. And that was it. Literally, that was it. And I was going, you know, like every 2 days while I was there for the week, so he could just look at them and, you know, just kind of be like, okay, you know, they're going good or whatever. So then he told me, okay, you're leaving Friday. I'm going to take the stitches off. Oh, and that was the worst part, you guys. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you guys, because I hate when people be like, oh, no, it doesn't hurt. Oh, no duele. Shut the fuck up, because I hate when people do that shit. Like, you go expecting it not to hurt, and then you're like, bitch, you fake for that. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When they took off my stitches from here, bueno, era como todo un hilo, but it was like a stitch. So he would, like, they pulled it off, and I was like, dude, you feel like they pull your fucking heart out. It hurt so bad. And I literally instantly, I was like, oh fuck, that's it. My implants is coming out. Like, my implant didn't even heal. Like, fuck, son of a bitch, you know? Like, I was so scared. But no, you guys, it's just, I feel like it's just all in our head. We're just, we stress ourselves out. I feel like when, you know, like, if you make the decision to go get work done, just fully trust in your doctor. You're going to him for a reason. I hope you've done your research already. So just fully trust him. Don't stress yourself out like I did. I was literally always scared. Like, I'm not going to heal right. I'm in so much pain. Why did I do this? But, you know, always the first week of a procedure is the hardest. The first week. After that, you guys, it gets easier, you know. Recommend walking a lot. Staying hydrated. and then just some mild pain medication. You don't want to do heavy pain medication. Why? Because you don't want to feel too comfortable. Because if you feel too comfortable, se te va a hacer fácil to sit down and you're going to fuck something up. So you kind of almost have to be in pain because you need to remind yourself, hey, I need to be careful the way I sit. You know what I mean? So that is another thing why I really wasn't taking pain medication and stuff like that. But after surgery, yes, you do have to take certain medication. I can't even remember, to be honest, but yeah. So now, you know, my boobs have healed. They have dropped where I want them to be. They look natural. They're perky. Versus before I got my boobs done, they look like this, nice, but with a bra on, right? Now I don't have a bra on and they look nice like this. So yeah, that was pretty much my experience with the with my procedures. Oh, and the cheeks. Okay, I'm sorry. So my cheeks, they're called bichats. That's how they say them in Spanish. No, I don't, honestly can't remember how you say it in English, but basically they're just little bags that live inside your cheeks. And, you know, if you feel like your cheeks are a little inflated, they're naturally like that, yeah, they can be. But remember, we all have those little bags in here. So if you get those removed, your face kind of just slims out a little bit. So that is actually what I got done. And I have noticed that, yes, my cheeks have sumped in a little bit and they are more like, my face is more, you know, just thinned out a little bit. So that's the reason why I did that. Now for that, you literally don't feel shit. You don't feel anything. I remember when they just leave, like, when you wake up, all they do is like they leave a gauze in there, in the little hole where they had like made the decision to remove the bag, and the bag is literally like this big, and it's just like a ball of grasa. That's all it is, and we have one in each cheek. So when you wake up, you have the gauze in there, and I don't remember. I think they do. I think they did remove the gauze that same day. And I remember, like, I just opened my mouth and with like some pinzas, she like grabbed it and she pulled it out, and it was like a big old gauze like this thick, almost looked like half of a tampon, dead ass. And I was like, dang, you know. But honestly, that one is like the least painless thing you guys can do. It's super inexpensive, I would say. Well, I would say, I don't want to call anything, but that one was like super easy. So yeah, that just basically sums up what I got it done. And this is a cream that they had recommended me for scarring because, you know, there's no way you're not going to get scarring. You are going to get scarring at the end of the day. There's no way to prevent it. But I got recommended this lotion, Dermazone. This is from Mexico, and it's supposed to be refrigerated. And it's a treatment that I am doing for my scars. And yes, they have been lightening it up, you guys. I'm supposed to be doing it every day. A bitch lags, and I need to stop doing that. But put this on every day in the morning and at night, and your scars will start lining up. I'm doing it to my belly button because he gave me a new belly button, like I said, because of my tummy tuck. I'm doing it under my boobs, and I'm doing it for my tummy tuck because, you know, I am somebody that I love wearing bikinis. I love wearing, well, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't like to look like all scarry, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, a bitch needs this. So yeah, so I would recommend this one. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but I'm pretty sure your doctor will recommend you one that he's familiar with. Like I said, this is the one my doctor recommended me with. So if you guys ever get this one recommended, definitely use it. It definitely helps. So yeah, that basically just sums up what I've gotten done and my experience. And I would just encourage everybody, if you guys feel like you guys want to do anything to your guys' self, don't feel guilty about it, you know. Do it for you. Make sure you're only doing it for you, though. Make sure you're doing it for your own happiness and not to impress anybody else. Make sure that you know who you're going to. Make sure that you know people who've gone with him. Make sure that you know they're legit. And good luck to everybody. There's nothing wrong with fixing anything you guys are not happy with about yourselves nowadays. And I just would say that just go out there and